Hello and welcome. I am so excited to share with you tonight about motherhood and what has taken us from just surviving in motherhood to absolutely thriving. My name is Alita Langford. I am pregnant with our 10th. We have 9 children, yes, already. And I am a diamond in this company. All that really means is that I really love these products. I loved them so much. I started sharing them with my friends. I started letting them know about what I was experiencing with these products. So tonight our vision is that you would hear something that's relatable to you, that may be helpful to you as you are moving through motherhood, as you are moving through different seasons in your motherhood, maybe looking for more energy, maybe looking for some gut health. But really, what I want you to hear is that we want you to prioritize yourself. We want you to put your health first, knowing that that benefits your children. When we feel good, we act better, right? So I started Plexus 10 years ago this week, and I cannot believe it's been 10 years. I started very skeptical. I started after seeing my friend for almost 2 years, it was 18 months, taking these products. I thought, I don't want to take it. I don't know what it is. It's like some kind of diet drink. This is not a diet drink. I was a homesteader. I taught cheese classes. I taught people how to can. I sold grass-fed meat from our farm, and I was very conscious of what we put into our bodies. I was always a huge supplement believer, and that our soil is just so different nowadays. It's just not as dense with nutrients, and so I knew I wanted to supplement our diet with some supplements. And so what I found in Plexus was that they tasted better than anything I was getting. It was way more affordable, and it was real food supplementation for the masses. I could get more of my friends to take a pink drink than to stop microwaving their dinners, right? So that's why I started sharing. Within 7 days on the products, I was a different person. I was slip and sliding with my kids. I'll never forget this. And my oldest was 6 at the time. He came running. He's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "You're out here like slip and sliding with us." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, okay." It made me a happier, healthier mom. My brain fog has gone away, and I just felt so amazing in my skin. So tonight you're going to hear some different stories from some different moms. We're all in different stages of motherhood, but these products are safe to take pregnant and nursing. The products that we're going to talk about tonight are, and also just really encourage you to listen up to what we have to share tonight. So next up, we have my dear friend Alicia Robinson, Gold Brand Ambassador, and she's going to share her story. She is a mom of 2 little boys. So take it away, girl.
All right. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to get to share with you tonight. I'm going to try to be respectful of your time, and I'm just going to share with you a tidbit about my story, and then I'm going to get to share with you about our triplex system. All right. This is 3 products that took me from literally just surviving the day to day to thriving. They help bring joy back into my motherhood. All right, so like Alita said, I'm a stay-at-home mom with 2 young kids, and I joined Plexus in December of 2024, so just a few months ago. Actually, though, my story began 2.5 years ago. I'd seen Alita make a post about Plexus, and I reached out to her. I messaged. She responded to me. I read it, and I did not get back with her. I I just didn't. I was so skeptical of Plexus. So between reaching out to her in those 2.5 years, I feel like I had tried everything to lose weight, fix my anxiety, fix my energy levels. I had been to the doctors. I feel like they just kind of blew me off a little bit. And I had actually even used a GLP-1 and had a really bad experience with it after 5 weeks. At that point, I'd seen Alita make another post about Plexus, and I hopped on her call and I messaged her, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it. These products are clean, they're natural, they had a 60-day money back guarantee. I had nothing to lose. And I came to it out of a place of skepticism and desperation, but I am so grateful that I did. I ordered our triplex system our Active, which is a clean energy drink. And then it had a promo at the time with a free gut reset. All right. I got in my order, and the first day, the first day, I drank my Slim and my Active. My husband came in and he was like, "What is different?" I'd had a great day with my kids. I had a great day for the first time, and I don't know when. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. He often works 50, 60 plus hours a week. And I'll just be honest, I was really struggling. But even then, I thought it was just a fluke. I did. I thought it was a fluke. I used just those 2 products sparingly. And after a month, I decided I was going to use that free gut reset. Y'all, that is when everything changed for me. In those 3 days, my brain fog, gone. My sugar cravings, eliminated. My energy levels were soaring. I had focus like I hadn't had before, and my anxiety was gone. I went all in with my products, and I will not go back. I knew then I had to share this with other people. I never intended to tell anyone other than my husband that I was using these products, but I knew that there were other moms just like me struggling in their day to day. And once I started sharing, I used my free referral link. And within a few days, other moms were telling me, "Yeah, I feel that way too." And when I shared it with 3 of them, I made a little over $300, and I stepped into the business side of Plexus. I never intended to do that, but it was the unexpected financial blessing that I had been praying for. I am so thankful that I get to share my story with other moms like you. I'm literally in the Buc-ee's parking lot right now. We have been to Dollywood today and had family time, and here I am still getting to share my story with you. It has been such a blessing for me to be able to say yes to things in my family more than no, to create options. So I hope my testimony, sharing this with you, is just a tidbit of it, really encourages you that if you're skeptical at all on this call, if you were me, I want you to just not wait 2.5 years to jump in and give these products a try. That is my only regret that I have. So I'm gonna tell you really quickly about that triplex system that I just mentioned. Okay, that was life changing to me because 70 to 80% of our health issues, things like weight loss, anxiety, depression, eczema, hair issues, literally almost anything you could think of, begins and compounds in our gut. All right. And our triplex system is 3 different products, and it is the creme de la creme of healing our guts. All right. So you get 3 different products. The first is our BioCleanse. This is a magnesium supplement. It goes in, it oxygenates your blood, and it helps push the bad bacteria out of your gut. Okay. It's going to also help you go to the bathroom regularly. We should be going 2 to 3 times a day. And this is a gentle help move that bacteria out. All right. Number 2 is our ProBio 5. If you are taking a probiotic and you're not feeling the effects of it, you do not have a good, high quality probiotic. The ProBio 5 is literally second to none. It contains an enzyme in it called chitinase, and what that does is it goes in and busts through the hard shell of Candida yeast and still has enough powerhouse of bacteria to go in and do work on our gut. Okay, it is literally second to none. If you don't feel the effects of your probiotic, again, you need a better one, and I cannot recommend this one enough. So you have our BioCleanse, you have our ProBio 5, and then you have our Slim Microbiome, aka the pink drink. It is that pink drink you've seen all over your Facebook for years. This is a prebiotic fiber, or this is a prebiotic drink. And what that means is it goes in and it feeds the good bacteria in your gut. So that probiotic that you just put in, that good bacteria, this works together, goes in and feeds it. It helps to balance your blood sugar. It helps to regulate your hormones. It helps with our metabolism. It is just a phenomenal drink, and it tastes delicious. It's so easy to work into your routine. It comes in a little packet. You just mix it with some water, drink it, and you're good to go. So that's the quick version of our triplex. It's 3 products. Our BioCleanse, which helps move the bad bacteria out of our body, the probiotic, which helps put good bacteria into your gut, and that Slim Microbiome, your pink drink, it helps to feed the good bacteria. So that was just the quick version. And I'm so blessed again to share this with you guys, even from the Buc-ee's parking lot. So
Oh my gosh, Alicia, that was amazing. Thank you so much. And I actually am obsessed that you were at the Buc-ee's and still were found it important enough to tune in. So thank you so much for hopping on. Okay, next up, she's an RN, she's a BSN. I don't know how many more initials there are, but there's probably a lot more to go around. She's a mom of three, and she is absolutely amazing. I actually just saw a picture of her on Facebook not long ago where she was like doing stuff with a heart and learning all this stuff about the heart and, continuing education. She's a brilliant woman and I'm really excited to hear from her. So, Miss Tiffany Gold, brand ambassador, would you please share?
Hello, everyone. So, in true mom fashion, I'm coming to you live from baseball practice, hence why I'm in my car. My name is Tiffany. I am a registered nurse and a mom to three kids. I've been a nurse now for 10 years. About 99% of that time I've spent in the critical care field, taking care of the sickest of sick people, which I truly love. It really is, one of my biggest passions. But there's been so many moments during my career where I stopped to think that we could have prevented some of this. And so that's really where I decided I needed to do more research. And that's where gut health came into play for me. And that's why it's also now my passion, because I've done the research for you. I know just how important gut health is. It's more than your digestion, it's immune health, it's your mood, your energy, your skin, your sleep, so many things. And even now, research is starting to show just how much it affects your blood pressure, blood sugar control, cholesterol, so many things. I could go on and on about it, really. I'll stop myself there, though. When your gut is out of balance, though, it really does. It affects your entire body. And once you start to nourish it, you can really see the changes. Sorry, somebody was walking by the car. So I really believe in educating people and really empowering people to take control of their health. And I really do believe that can start with gut health. We can help prevent so many things, and we can help prevent a lot of people having to come into the medical system just by taking care of our gut. Prevention is extremely powerful. It's not always flashy or quick, but it's lasting. And it's how we can really help people not just live, but truly thrive. And as moms who literally have the hardest job on earth, you should be doing more than just surviving. You should be thriving. You absolutely deserve it. And so that is why I continue to share these products, because I really think that they're life changing. And I could talk all day about gut health. But I will be cautious of your time, and I'm going to send it back to Alita. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That was perfect. And I also love that you're at the baseball field. So mom of you, and I love it so much. Okay, next up, she is a famous landscaper. Okay. She runs a massive business out of Jackson, Tennessee. And she's just like a woman of all trades. I'm pretty sure she also has a fruit orchard and a garden and every animal you can think of. She's a mom to three. She served our country. She's done it all. And she is a senior gold ambassador with Plexus and has an amazing story. So, Rachel, would you take it away?
I don't think there's much left to share after that, but thank you for the wonderful introduction. So my intro to Plexus really was back in like 2016. I'm on a Zoom. True mom fashion. There we go. And so I actually wanted to homeschool our oldest kid, And I had an acquaintance of my mom's from church that actually gave me a bunch of homeschooling stuff. And so as a thank you, I was like, I'll try your little pink drink. And I loved it. And I had great results. And then I just stopped. I wasn't consistent. And so fast forward a few years later, I ended up having weight loss surgery and lost 115 pounds. The outside was great, but the inside wasn't. And so I struggled with IBS, all the things. And so it's hilarious because literally my husband and I were talking about, okay, we need to get back on Plexus. It was truly the only thing that ever made us feel better. And Alita literally butt dialed me from like, I don't know, Mexico or Hawaii or something, like the very next day. It was the craziest thing. And so I knew going into this that I'm going to be taking products for the rest of my life, regardless, because of the bariatric surgery. So I knew I wanted to get paid on them. So I came right out of the gate knowing I want to do this as a business. I never knew how far that would take off for me. I didn't really know what to expect. I just jumped in head first and, was like, I'll figure it out as I go. And so I've been doing this now for about 2 years and I absolutely love it. What means the most to me is that it's truly for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you do. Like we all have such different backgrounds. I love that, we have stay-at-home moms, we have teachers, we have nurses, we have hairdressers. I own a landscaping company, a tree company, like Alita said, all the things. And so it's so awesome that we don't have to carry inventory. We don't have to ship anything. We don't have to do any of that stuff. Our company does all of that for us. And not only do they provide amazing customer support for us, let's talk money, okay? They compensate us very, very well. We earn commissions weekly, monthly. We have bonuses, we have monthly incentives, and we have trips. So I have been on multiple cruises. I've gone on various leaders retreats, all the things, and they spoil the heck out of us. It is so much fun. And we're getting to be blessed and bless others in the process. We have so much fun doing this. We have an amazing community. I cannot handle my kids right now. And so the best part of this is that we're doing it around our family schedule. It's something that aligns with our values, and we can do this in our own pace at our own time. I'm sorry, y'all, I can't.
It's
And
the
so
best. They're
just slowly creeping up like I'm trying to focus. So anyways, you can do this with your kids. It doesn't matter if you're at a ball field, if you're in a Buc-ee's parking lot, or if your kids are stalking you at your home office. I love the convenience of this. It doesn't have to be something big and magical. Guys, so many people are going to see this. Please go sit down. It doesn't have to be some big production. It is literally real life, like we're doing right now. My kid's dancing in the background, my Frenchie on the floor snoring. This is real life, guys. Anyone can do this, and you get paid to be doing this right now. So it's super awesome. We have a blast. None of us are like super professional network marketers. We're living real life like this. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Alita.
so good. This literally could not be going any better. Like, I mean it. This is my favorite ever because this is real life, right? And we need to be able to build in all circumstances. And that's why our team really specializes in helping moms, busy moms, build successful businesses. And right now, we can really help you monetize using your social media, where if you grab 3 friends, you earn $300. And if you grab 6 friends this month, you're earning over $800. That's insane money, right? That's insane money. So to kind of wrap up the evening and just take us home here, I've got Nicole Shive, Gold Brand Ambassador. She's mom to 4. Okay. She does lashes on famous people. She is amazing. And she is the world's best problem solver. So here we go. Nicole, take it away, girl.
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, talking about kids, I have no business talking about how many I have and how busy I am. But thank you for that. I love that introduction. If everybody would introduce me like that, that would be just wonderful. So thank you for having me. My name is Nicole Shive, and I'm really honored to be here and kind of just talk a little bit about my experience and what Plexus has brought me and how it's changed mine and my family's life. And so I was actually really skeptical and was like, yeah, okay, whatever this voodoo juice is, like, I don't know about this. So I had been watching my friend Emily for 8 years and met Alita, and she was like, this would really help with your celiacs. You should try this. And I was like, I don't know. I was really worried about putting things in my body. So, like any crazy person does, I called my sister and I was like, help me read these products. And then I called Tiffany and I was like, you're a nurse. What, like, read through this with me? Like, is this real? And they were so stinking clean. I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, like, maybe I'll give this a try. So my husband's like, I don't care at this point. Do what you got to do. Try the products. Okay, great. A week in, I was down weight. My inflammation was down. My guts were in line. My stomach bloat was like gone. And honestly, the energy I had, the brain fog that was gone, I was like, okay, I'll drink this voodoo juice for the rest of my life. Like, I don't care at this point. It's helping. So, Alita was like, well, you know, in you should really be telling people about this. And I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to be quiet and over here in the corner and I'm just going to pretend like I'm just magically cured. And so through some convincing, Alita was like, don't gatekeep, go share this with the world. So I did. And before I knew it, in my first month, I made almost $2,000. And then going into my second and third month, I earned a cruise and I earned a $2,000 shopping spree to Bloomingdale's. And I was earning this income monthly. And my husband was like, this is amazing. And so we sat down and we talked about our goals and decided that my husband wanted to go back to being self-employed. And Lashes wasn't going to cut it. Like, it pays the bills, but it wasn't making our dreams come true. So I knew that this was the opportunity that I was blessed with. And I knew that I wanted to take this opportunity to bless other people. And I feel like I've done that. I feel like I'm doing that. And this is something that I never, ever will go without. One, because the products are superior and they work, right? Like, there's no denying that. But the fact that I get to share those products with people and change my life and change their lives and everybody that they know, it's this ripple effect of just awesome. So I will never go without these products. I will never not have this business because it has changed our lives. And let me tell you, probably 6 months ago, I don't think I would have walked up in front of my pastor, like at church, okay, at church. I was like, you need these products. And my daughter was like, this is so embarrassing. And I was like, listen, you want those Lululemons? Then shut up, because Plexus is about to pay for those Lululemons. So quit. So not only did that, but I've gained confidence. I've got this amazing community of people that have become family. I could call them and they would be at my front doorstep the minute I needed them. And so not just the products, not just the money, but a community of like-minded moms who have the same goals. And there's some dads on our team who I love, but we're just a big family, and it's been such a blessing. And I'm very grateful for this opportunity. So thank you for having me. And thanks for listening to this. And I will turn it back to Alita.
Thank you, Nicole. I love that so much. So if you've heard something tonight that just kind of pricks your heart, or you feel like that sounds like something I want to try, we are here for it. We are so excited. So get back with the person who sent you this video or the person who invited you to this call and get started. Don't wait. I love that. Alicia said her biggest regret was just not starting sooner. So let's do it. It comes with a 60-day money back guarantee. It's super affordable and you can earn enough. Our main mission is that nobody pays for their products. So you can earn enough by bringing 3 friends on to more than pay for your products for the next 2 to 3 months. So let's do this. Let's go. Thank you so much for hopping on. We want you to leave Plexus better than you came, right? So we want you to get started and find your story, find your new story, who you want to become. So thanks so much for joining us.